Alright guys, this is a Killzone Shadowfall, a title release that was put on launch date. Remember, in 2013, this was a launch release date. And this is the perfect game to be tested for PlayStation 4 Pro Boost. The game that launched the PlayStation 4 in 2013 of November 15th. And I can tell you right off the bat, man, you do notice that speed here. This is the beginning of the game, and I noticed that speed right away. Alright, what I'm going to do now in about 4 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and switch to boost mode off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the boost mode is off. And a couple of things I noticed when I turn the boost off. Of course, you know, there's a latency on a controller a little bit moving up and down. And I also noticed the loading time, it's longer. Loading the game took a long time. Once the boost mode was on, loading time was like between 4 seconds. 4.5 seconds, maybe less than that. And you can tell right away that frame rates drop. I wish that I had a software to show you this, but I don't. But believe me, when you turn the boost mode off, you do notice performance dropping down, guys. And even here, look how everything is. Even when I'm moving a controller, everything is kind of slow. Not that good, man. Here, like, let me show you my controller. Look.
Hey, where's my second in command?
There's a little response time, like, you know, it's not that good, man. But here, let me switch back to a, hold on. We'll go like this. Then we're gonna switch back to a boost mode on. So I'm gonna switch back to a boost mode on in about 4 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we are, boost mode on. We're back to the boost mode on, and right away you notice that performance has increased. Now, when I say performance has increased, I'm not talking about like a huge margin. You know, maybe by 7 to 8 frames, it boosts it up a little bit, which is not bad. I would say 7 frames it goes up, which still, it's good. It gives you a little boost. So you definitely want to play this game with the boost mode on. And even look, like with the controller, look. Even with my controller, like, you know, there's barely any latency. It's like runs smooth, man. And even right here, if you guys look and see, hold on. I'll do it like this. I mean, it's much faster. So having the boost mode on definitely helps here.
Don't be scared. I'll catch you.
You know, the graphics on this game still look good, though, even though the game, it's, what, 3.5 years old? 2013, 14, 15, 16. 4 years. Even though this game, it's 4 years old, it still looks good, though. And you definitely see the improvement here with the boost mode on. There's no question about that. Alright, let's do the same scene with the boost mode off, and you'll see how much you lose of the performance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this with the boost mode off, with the same exact gameplay that we did with the boost mode on. So this is boost mode off. Let's just see how well it is. And right off the bat, you do notice you lose a little bit of that performance. You know, when you turn left and right, it's not that good. There's a little latency. It's just not that good. Even here, you know, you do like when I'm moving a controller, I'm having a hard time. There's some latency here and there.
Don't be scared. Come on.
So it's just not that fast enough. See, when I go left and go right, you see a little bit of that latency. It goes up like there's like a choke point, like left and right, and it's just like stutter a little bit.
Come on, jump.
So that boost mode definitely helps these old games, and even some of the patched up games, they overrise it by maybe 3 or 4 frames up, and helps the loading time. So the boost mode is definitely a 2 thumbs up for Sony, man. This definitely is what the PlayStation 4 Pro should be.
Always will be.
And I'm sure this boost mode is gonna help. Hopefully, they utilize the boost mode to help the PlayStation VR games. You know, you have all this power, you have 4 teraflops. I think this will help. Definitely PlayStation VR. And see right here, there's a lot of lag. It's not that fast enough, as to opposed to boost mode. You see, even the rain right here, it's not that good. Now let's leave it here. Hold on. I couldn't do it. I was gonna leave it there and then move to the boost mode on. All right, let's leave it here, and I'll switch to the boost mode on in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right off the bat, you see the rain is faster and everything's moving faster. When you move controller and everything, when the boost mode is on, everything just becomes more lifelike, becomes much more faster and better, and that's what you want. And another thing is the loading time is really quick, man. The loading time, it's really fast. If you look right here, just look how fast it is, man. Everything's faster, and that's what you want. Hold on. Let's move. Let's move. I mean, it just makes the game looks much better in performance-wise.
Lucas, get in here.
Ah, shit. God damn it. I've been dying and dying here. Alright. As you see, like, how quickly the game loads. There's barely any loading time, man. It's really fast.
Lucas, get in here.
Get in where? Alright. You see, you can see the rain. See how the wind blows right here? That's that performance boost you see of frame rates. And the raindrops and everything is just much faster. Look at these raindrops right here, man. They're just much faster. And the shadows and everything. Obviously, you know, my camera is not doing it justice, even though I'm recording in the FHD 60. But this is something you guys have to see for yourself. When you do get this update, you will see a drastic difference. You can do these tests that I did. You can turn the mode on and turn it off. Look at these raindrops. Look how fast they're hitting the asphalt right here. You guys can turn it on and turn it off and do this test yourself, and you will see. You will not only are you gonna see, but you're gonna feel the performance on your controller. Like right here, like look at this. Look at the response time, man. Look at this. It's like ridiculous, and that's what you want. Especially if you're gonna be somebody who's gonna be playing Call of Duty games. Like there's a couple of games I have to try: Call of Duty Ghost and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Those 2 games I need to try out to see how well they run. But you definitely see a huge benefit on Killzone Shadowfall. There's no question about that. You definitely see it here, man. I mean, just look how fast I'm moving, man. That's the great response time. That's a great frame rate right there, man. That's what you want. It's like a little mini PC, man. It's really good. And I have to say, this game,
Lucas, no!
shit, I do have to say this game hasn't aged that bad, man. I mean, even after 4 years, this game still looks good. But I remember when I first got my PlayStation 4, I was like, wow, these are great graphics, man. I was like, and they are great. But in comparison what we have, it's like, you know. Did you guys notice how quickly the loading time just, it wasn't even a half a second, man. Just right away, an instant.
Wait here, don't move until I tell you.
But just look at the lightning and the rain effects. All of this stuff is moving really, really fast. All of that stuff, it's moving really fast. And you definitely notice it, like, you know, it's a one thing me telling you this, guys. It's another thing you guys trying it. Like, you have to hold the controller.
Lucas, no!
You have to hold the controller in your hand to see just how well this is. Like, the benefit of the boost mode. And look at that loading time. Look how quick it was. You know, the benefit of boost mode is not just the frame rates, but it's also the response time on your controller. That gives you the benefit as well. You know, like, there's barely any low latency, barely any input lag. It's really, really fast. You get a loading time faster. You've seen how fast my Uncharted Drake's Fortune 1 was moving really fast. That's the one example of that too. But you gotta hold the controller in your hand. You gotta try it, man, and then you will appreciate just how good the boost mode is. But let's face it, this new update 4.50, it's not just about the boost. There's other great features. Features like creating your own party, creating your own groups, and then the ability to have your own screenshots, pictures to put inside your desktop. I mean, your user interface wallpaper in the background. To be able to do that, have your own picture that you want to put in the background. That's another benefit. And also, my biggest favorite benefit is the ability to use the external hard drive up to 8 terabytes. So you can technically put 8 terabytes and have about I don't know, about 24 terabytes, including the one you have. You can have technically 25 terabytes altogether. If you put 8 terabytes plus the one you have inside, you could technically have 25 teraflops and have your entire damn library of games. And that's great. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite options, that they have that ability to do so. So this is definitely one of the coolest updates, and it definitely shows here. You know what I mean? Everything's fast, it moves fast, the loading time's fast. True beneficiary here. And the response time on the controller, it's ridiculously great. Everything about this boost mode, it's better. It just gives you a better experience, and that's what you want. Nobody wants to play. When I turn the boost mode off, I've noticed just how laggy the game was, and the input lag and the latency and everything was just horrible. Once I turned this boost mode on, I've noticed the huge improvements. Look at how fast this is, man. I mean, I'm moving this controller right now so quick, so fast. Response time, it's like ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. And that's what you want. Everything's fast. Even putting pause. Look at this. Look how fast. Everything responds faster. And but keep in mind, when you turn the boost mode on, you will have your console running faster. You're gonna notice your fan kicking in faster. You're gonna notice a little bit of noise. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's been 15 minutes. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video. I showed you everything. I showed you how fast it loads. I showed you just the difference between boost mode off and boost mode on. Of course, this game definitely benefits from the boost, or if you guys want to call it beast mode on. So that's it. This is one game you definitely want to try it on. Okay, the next couple of games I'm going to try, it's Uncharted 2 and then Uncharted 3. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care.